Have you ever felt the gut-wrenching sting of deception, like stepping on broken glass, unexpected and painful? That jarring realization that someone you believed in has let you down isn't just an emotion. It's a wake-up call. It's life's way of teaching you to be discerning about who truly deserves a place in your world. Trust is the unseen force that binds us together. Whether you're sharing a conversation, collaborating on a project, or even exchanging a friendly nod with a stranger, trust is always at work. And yet, not everyone values it as they should. Today, we're peeling back the layers on a critical truth, understanding people and identifying those who may not be as trustworthy as they appear. This isn't about becoming cynical or shutting yourself off from a world. It's about sharpening your awareness, protecting your peace, and ensuring that the people in your life uplift rather than undermine you. In this discussion, we'll explore 9 types of individuals who, while seemingly reliable, might actually be hindering your growth. This isn't about suspicion. It's about wisdom. It's about making conscious choices that align with your well-being and integrity. As the Stoics taught, self-awareness and careful discernment are key to leading a life of strength and virtue. Let's break it down, starting with one of the most deceptive personalities. Imagine giving someone a brush to paint your portrait. In skilled hands, they create a masterpiece, but in the wrong hands, they distort your image beyond recognition. That's the power of trust. It can either build you up or be weaponized against you. Manipulators are masters of illusion, making you believe they're on your side while subtly steering things in their favor. They don't treat trust as a mutual exchange. They see it as a tool to serve their own interests. Think of them as illusionists, distracting you with one hand while taking from you with the other. They blend into any environment, shifting narratives and emotions to suit their agenda. They're not just lying. They're reshaping reality. The best way to protect yourself? Pay attention. Look for contradictions, half-truths, and that subtle unease in your gut that tells you something isn't right. Being cautious doesn't mean being paranoid. It means being wise. If you catch a manipulator in the act, don't hesitate to remove them from your space. As Epictetus wisely said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Listen beyond the words. Observe the silence, the gaps, the unspoken truths. That's where deception hides. Your emotional health isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. And sometimes, the strongest move you can make is walking away. Trust, much like currency, holds immense value in human interactions. But what happens when someone constantly devalues it? Enter the relentless critic, the person who seems to have made it their life's mission to find faults in everyone and everything. This person is like a bug in a software program, disrupting the harmony of trust and self-worth. Their words, sharp as daggers, aren't necessarily a reflection of reality. They're often a mirror of their own insecurities. Imagine them as a self-appointed judge, presiding over a courtroom where everyone is guilty until proven innocent. They hand out harsh verdicts with the enthusiasm of a chef who's gone overboard with seasoning. Trusting them is like expecting a cat to ignore a moving laser pointer. It's just not going to happen. But here's the thing. Their opinions don't define you. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Instead of internalizing their negativity, take a step back. Choose peace over unnecessary conflict. Their criticism should be nothing more than background noise in your life, not the soundtrack. You know the type. Effortlessly charismatic, always surrounded by people, their laughter echoing through every room. They're the life of the party, the masters of small talk, the ones who never seem to have a bad day. But beneath the polished exterior, is there real substance? Not all smiles are sincere, and not every friendly gesture is rooted in genuine care. Some people thrive on surface-level interactions, offering pleasantries but lacking true depth. They remember your birthday, but disappear when you need a shoulder to lean on. Their presence is like a fleeting mist, there for a moment, gone when reality hits. As Seneca wisely put it, true friendship is always serene. Real connection isn't about how many people are in your circle. It's about who remains when things get tough. Pay attention to who stays through the storms, not just those who celebrate under the sun. We'll uncover more personalities who may not be as trustworthy as they seem. Remember, This journey isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. The better you understand the people around you, the more confidently you can navigate the world, protecting your energy and preserving your peace. Life presents us with an endless array of connections, but not all are worth holding on to. Instead of being drawn in by surface-level charm, seek out those who prioritize depth over mere social breadth. In the grand weave of existence, true relationships are the sturdy threads that keep the fabric together, while shallow ties fray and fade. We all know this person, the one who nods absent-mindedly, their eyes distant, their thoughts clearly elsewhere. You might as well be speaking to a brick wall. It's frustrating, isn't it? But before irritation takes over, consider this. In an age of relentless notifications and digital noise, genuine listening has become a rarity. Imagine sharing a story close to your heart, only to watch your audience scroll through their phone like it's a gripping novel. It's not just about basic courtesy. It's about human connection. If someone can't spare a moment to truly engage with you, why waste your words on them? Life is too short to be someone's background noise. The solution? Value your time. If a conversation feels one-sided, gracefully step away. As Marcus Aurelius put it, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. As we move through life, we inevitably cross paths with those who seem to lack any real sense of empathy. These are the individuals who manipulate without remorse, using deception as casually as others breathe. They walk through life indifferent to the wake of harm they leave behind, utterly detached from the emotions of those around them. Trusting such people is a dangerous game, like handing them a map to your weaknesses. As the Stoics remind us, what does not benefit the hive does not benefit the bee. Those who lack empathy operate alone, caring little for the community around them. The best response? Recognize the signs, set boundaries, and choose to surround yourself with those who reciprocate kindness. We all know someone who thrives on provoking others. These individuals are experts at the subtle dig, the offhand remark, the smirk, the ever-so-slight jab that burrows under your skin. Over time, these small irritations add up, draining your energy and patience. But here's the trick. They want a reaction. That's their game. The best strategy? Refuse to play. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you'll find strength. When they push, don't push back. Let their words drift past like leaves in the wind. Instead of engaging in their petty battles, maintain your peace. That's true strength. Some people move through life constantly narrating their struggles, painting themselves as a perpetual victim. Every setback is someone else's fault. Every challenge is an injustice. They cling to their grievances, collecting them like trophies, seeking validation rather than solutions. While it's natural to empathize, be cautious, because these individuals often drain more than they give. Their worldview is a cycle of blame and helplessness. And if you're not careful, you'll find yourself dragged into their narrative. The best course of action? Offer kindness, but don't enable. Encourage accountability, but don't become their emotional crutch. As the Stoics remind us, fate leads the willing, but drags the unwilling. Navigating life requires discernment. Not everyone deserves a front-row seat in your journey. Choose depth over superficiality. Protect your energy from negativity, and surround yourself with those who bring value and authenticity. The power to shape your experience lies in your hands. Use it wisely. Imagine a character in the grand drama of life who always seems trapped in an endless cycle of misfortune. Every day feels like a fresh storm. Every moment another reason to lament. They wear their suffering like an identity, weaving a narrative of constant hardship. Yet, strangely, they remain stuck, paralyzed by their own complaints rather than taking action. Their struggles aren't always random. Often, they steer their own ship into turbulent waters, ignoring the clear signs along the way. Still, they wonder why the sea is never calm. As Marcus Aurelius once said, our life is what our thoughts make it. And for the perpetual victim, their perspective shapes their reality, turning life into a self-fulfilling prophecy of despair. Helping them may seem noble, but be cautious. Get too close, and you might find yourself pulled into their whirlwind of negativity. True compassion requires balance. Offer support, but don't let their storms sink your own ship. Life's journey is yours to navigate, and while empathy is valuable, your path shouldn't be dictated by another's. Next, we encounter a character as deceptive as they are charming, the master of masks, the two-faced individual. With a dazzling smile and warm words, they weave a false sense of trust, only to turn around and sow discord behind your back. Their specialty? Shifting seamlessly between flattery and betrayal, making you believe they're an ally while they secretly undermine you. Like a skilled performer on life's stage, their true art lies in manipulation. Seneca wisely advised, associate with those who will make a better man of you. This is a reminder to distance yourself from those who thrive on deceit. Instead of getting entangled in their web, surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire. Cutting ties with such individuals isn't about cruelty. It's about self-preservation. A friend who betrays your trust is far more dangerous than an open enemy. Trust is the foundation of all meaningful relationships. Without it, instability reigns. Recognizing betrayal and choosing to walk away isn't a loss. It's a step forward toward a life filled with authenticity and genuine connections. Trust is valuable. It shouldn't be handed out like free samples at a store. And when it comes to toxic individuals, consider trust a luxury they haven't earned. These people linger in relationships like storm clouds on a sunny day, turning optimism into doubt and leaving behind a wake of negativity. Picture this. You're building a foundation of self-confidence, and along comes a toxic person, ready to tear it down with criticism, manipulation, or passive aggression. Trusting them is like handing them a bigger weapon to use against you. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Dealing with toxic individuals is like facing a storm. You can't stop the rain, but you can choose to carry an umbrella. Understand that they may be battling their own emotional chaos, but that doesn't mean you need to be swept away by it. Keep your boundaries strong. Offer kindness, but from a distance. Trust should be given carefully. Just as you wouldn't hand out the keys to your home to just anyone, it should be reserved for those who have shown they value and respect you. If this exploration of trust and character resonated with you, remember, wisdom is most powerful when shared. Pass it on, and if you found value here, let us know in the comments. If you're unsure what to say, here's a simple yet powerful phrase. Trust wisely. Respect deeply. Let these words guide your journey toward meaningful relationships and personal growth. Stay strong, stay thoughtful, and keep evolving.